Alright, what's going on, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Abyss Darkhawk, this guy right here, and basically how he works and the best way to beat him, because I think the best way to get through this guy is to use a heal reversal champ, because basically how he works is every time Darkhawk switches his mode in Abyss, he's going to gain over 100,000 regeneration, so that's a whole bunch of regen, and if you can use that to your advantage and turn it negative, it's going to make this fight a lot easier. And how basically Darkhawk gets this regen is it's when he switches modes. So basically you want to get a combination of knocking him down, which triggers his shield mode, and baiting the L2, which triggers the stealth mode. And you can get these to trigger like back to back, and you can really start to get some really good heal reversal going when you get into that cycle, especially paired with this Abyssal Enhancement, which gives him more power gain, so it's easier to get him to the L2. That's only going to work with 2 of the champs we're talking about today. With another one, Captain America Infinity War, this doesn't quite work with him if you bring a Cosmic Champion along, because he's armor broken, and that's a way to bypass this Abyssal Enhancement. But as you can see, I brought 3 champions here, because I think these 3 are the best heal reversals in the game. Void, Human Torch, and Captain America Infinity War. As for which one's the best, it depends on the scenario. For this Darkhawk here, I'd say on their own, Void is probably the best. I was able to solo this guy with Void on my 2nd attempt only. With Human Torch, without using any synergies, I've still never soloed him. Using synergies, Human Torch is probably the easiest. I got it on like my 2nd try as well. And then Captain America Infinity War, it took me like 3 tries to get the solo, just a little bit of a weird fight with him. But the main thing you're going to want for this fight is in the mastery tree. If my masteries will load here, there we go. And it's really this one mastery is the most important here, Despair. Because how Despair works is for each debuff on the opponent, it's going to lower their regeneration, and this can turn it negative. So it's 15% per debuff, which all 3 of these characters utilize debuffs, so you can really turn that negative. Another mastery that helps is Resonate, just because you can apply another debuff, and the more debuffs, the better heal reversal. So yeah, let's talk about these champions individually, show some gameplay, and how you want to do it. Alright guys, so up first we're going to be talking about Human Torch with the full Fantastic Four synergy here. The important thing here to note is with Reed Richards, having him on the team, you can apply 2 debuffs at the start of the fight, which give Human Torch a Petrify, which makes this so much easier, just so much easier here. So right there, you see we knock him down, then we bait out the L2, and then he switches modes, he regens. Right here, we're going to hit him with Heavy to knock him down again, switches mode again, boom, more regen, and we're reversing it. And this setup is just, it makes this fight so easy. Human Torch with Reed Richards and full Fantastic Four team synergy is by far the easiest way to solo this Darkhawk. But you can't really bring all that along in one run in the Abyss, so it's kind of difficult to kind of fit everything in, right? Boom, look at him. He just drops right there. This fight in total took about 3 minutes, 76 hits, right? Super easy. But that's with Reed Richards. Now, Reed Richards can benefit all 3 of these champions, actually. Now let's try without him. So, straight up Human Torch, no pre-fight, no Reed Richards. We do have the Invisible Woman synergy and the Thing synergy. That just gives us some extra smolders, which doesn't matter, and it helps with the block proficiency a little bit, which it does help, because hitting repairs throughout this fight can add up on the block damage. So pretty much, I move my webcam to the left side of the screen, just so you guys can see Darkhawk's power and how this works. So note, I right now have a close to a bar of power, and he has 8 of those tech charges on him, right? So as soon as those go to 10, he's going to steal all my power. So boom, right there, he steals my power. Now he's close to an L2, but that's good. I want him close to an L2, because now when he throws it, he's going to trigger his regen. The problem with Darkhawk is his AI. He doesn't always want to throw the specials, but there we go. He throws it. He triggers the regen. Now we can apply some more incinerates, and now once we knock him down again, boom, give him a little bit more power. That was really close to the L3, but we're good. Trigger the stealth mode. He gets the regen, and then right there, you got to be a little careful on the spacing from his heavy attack. It's kind of annoying. But we knock him down again, more regen, and then he throws the L2 here, and boom, double regen back to back there. If you can get it like that, man, if the AI cooperates with you like that, man, you can really get some good heal reversal very quickly. So as you can see, it's definitely possible. This is just pretty much straight up Human Torch without Reed Richards, without anything too special. It's possible. You can see we're really putting in a dent, and if the AI wants to cooperate with you, it's definitely doable. I myself have never quite gotten the solo without Reed Richards. This is the best attempt I've ever had though, and I've come really close before. I've gotten down to like 5% with just Human Torch before, and on this run we get him down all the way to about 3%, but it definitely takes a lot longer, so something to keep in mind here. Let's skip ahead a little bit towards the end of the fight here. As you can see, it's working. We've taken a lot of block damage, but it works. It definitely works, and in the Abyss, you don't always have room on your team, so, you know, if it costs 1 extra revive, I mean, whatever, that's really not a big deal. You don't have to get the solo on every champ, on every fight, right? And the great thing is that this Darkhawk is the first fight on the path, so, you know, you can just keep backing it until you get a really good run. Once you do, there you go. You really do got to be careful about pushing into the L3, though. I've done that many times practicing this fight, and that's the second time. It was really close in this fight. But here, you can see my health is just really low. My health's about to give out. I made a couple mistakes here and there in this fight, and also just the block damage. It really does start to add up. He's down below 20%. It's really close. If I had Resonate on for this fight, I think I could have gotten the solo. But I didn't have Resonate on when I was doing this one, so unfortunately not. This last regen takes him down to 4% health. We're so close, man. I was so close to getting this solo here, but he throws the L1 here, and I just don't have the block to sustain it. So that's pretty much what you want to do with Human Torch. That's how that fight works with him. Like I say, you don't need Reed Richards. Now let's talk about Void. Alright guys, so jumping about halfway into this fight, because these fights are a little long. We're about 100 hits deep in right now, and everything is going pretty good. We've gotten him down halfway already, and we're still at above 80% health. I do have the Killmonger synergy for a little bit of regen just to help sustain myself. It's not needed for the solo, but it does definitely help. You can see that block damage does start to add up a little bit here. Now this it's kind of weird with Void. Managing your specials and managing when the Abyssal Enhancement takes your power, because with the Petrifies it kind of reverses it. So this fight is really weird with Void. It took a little bit of getting used to, especially because you don't bypass the miss. Right there, you see we missed. But if you're quick enough, you can get it in right after the L2 and not get punished. But here we knock him down, and boom, you can see all that health being reversed. So when he's regenning, you also want to parry just to apply another debuff, because that'll lower healing by an additional 15%. That's why I went for the parry there and just didn't really attack him. So right here, I waste an L1. Like I said, it's kind of hard to manage the power here. I just didn't want him to get subtracted the power there with the Petrifies. So here he throws the L2. We luckily get a Petrify up, and it's reversing a decent amount. So here when we knock him down, we can trigger another regen, and I'm going to go for a parry. Again, some decent heal reversal. It would be better if we had more debuffs on us, but the timing's kind of weird with the Fear of the Void. But, you know, just get some practice with it. I do think Void is the easiest to solo, just having him on the team alone and no one else. But like I said, Darkhawk's the first champ in the Abyss on his path, so just practice it. Practice with Void or with Human Torch, whoever you're planning on using, and just get some practice in, man. So right here, if he throws the special, this would be perfect, but Fear of the Void just falls off. We still get some decent heal reversal, though. Like this Darkhawk, man, the AI, it's funky. So here we go for a heavy attack, and we get some pretty good heal reversal. I didn't want Fear of the Void to be up yet, because we don't get the Despair debuff reversal when it's Fear of the Void up. It counts as debuffs towards Void's abilities, but not to the Mastery abilities. Same with Human Torch's Nova Flames. We're 169 hits into this fight, and we've gotten Darkhawk down to 16%. So far, it's going pretty good. I think this is like my second attempt with Void, second or third, and starting to get the hang of it. Definitely a bit of a learning curve, though, with pretty much everyone on fighting this Darkhawk. It's just really weird how you want to fight him, so it's understandable. But right here, we get some really strong heal reversal, having Fear of the Void up, and 5 debuffs, 2 of them being Petrifies. Man, that was some great heal reversal here, even better heal reversal. And yeah, he goes down 182 hits. It's a pretty clean solo there with Void, man. I was really happy when we got that one. Now we have one more. Let's move on to Captain America Infinity War. Alright, what's up guys? Again, we're coming about halfway through this fight just because they're all pretty long. I didn't know if I wanted to make like separate solo videos or just kind of talk about Darkhawk all in one video with solos. That's what I decided to do. So now this fight with Captain America Infinity War is a bit different because you don't have to worry about the Abyssal enhancement because you're applying the armor breaks because we have a Cosmic Champ on the team. But it's also kind of weird if you want to use Captain America here because you need to have one Science on the team, one Tech on the team, and one Cosmic Champ on the team for this to work the way I'm doing it. I mean, it could be maybe possible with a Tech and with something else potentially, but it'd be a lot harder because right now we get the most debuffs. But again, it's all about Darkhawk's AI. Sometimes he just doesn't want to throw it, and it's really weird with Cap. Because right here our debuffs are falling off and you have to keep parrying to get them up. It might be a good idea to actually take some points out of Stupefy to lower your stun duration. Because sometimes I'm just parrying and I'm just waiting for the parry stun to wear off to parry again. The re-parry method is also pretty good with Cap here. I liked it because I like to just hold my my block so he doesn't throw his special because I want to bait out the L2s and not the L1s. But again, I'm trying to bait it out here, and sometimes he just doesn't want to throw it. But here we go, he finally throws it, and we get some decent heal reversal. We're going to get off another parry, and then we're going to go for an L2, 80,000 damage, knock him down, reverse some of that healing, also apply a stun debuff to also reverse some healing. So, no, not bad. This fight was definitely weird because I wasn't having to play around the Abyssal enhancement like with Void and with Human Torch. I kind of got used to playing around it, so it was a little weird with Captain America. But it's pretty effective once you kind of get his rhythm down as well. So yeah, just want to parry as much as you can, apply those debuffs. Ideally, have like 3 of each when he throws the L2, but as long as you have at least 2 of each, then you're still going to be reversing. If you only have 1 of each, I think he'll actually heal. So you got to be careful there. Right here, that was a pretty good heal reversal. Also, a tip if you're doing this with Captain America Infinity War, if you can actually parry his special attacks, that would be extremely useful. You can see I've lost some health, and that was from trying to parry the L2. Sometimes I ended up eating it. You'll probably see that again. I don't know. Maybe that was only at the start of the fight, but it definitely happened a couple times. No crit on that L2, and yeah, kind of just waiting for these stun debuffs to fall off because they're so long. Right there, we hit a parry on the first part of the L2, which was good because it applies more of our debuffs, which adds up to more heal reversal. Boom, we got 3 of each right now. This is going to be some great reversal. And I think I just parry again to get another one there. So yeah, everything's going pretty good. We've got him down to 13%. And yeah, going to push him into shield mode. Just going to try to hold my block. I just want to get him back up to that L2. See, I just cower on my block, and I'm trying for a re-parry, but sometimes he throws his heavy attack, which can be a little bit annoying. But yeah, right there, boom, we parried the first hit again. I tried to parry some of the other hits, but I missed them all. But we parried the first hit, which was good. For another L2, get some more heal reversal going. We've gotten down to 7% health. Everything is going great. Hit a little re-parry right there. Gonna push him over 2 bars. And but yeah, right here he actually gets some healing because we only have 1 of each of the debuffs up. That was a little annoying, but that's okay. Because right here we can parry a couple times and then knock him down when we're ready. And yeah, this should do it. Final bit of heal reversal. Ooh, not quite. Takes it down to 3%, but we're really close. 1 more heal reversal will definitely do the trick. But he's throwing some heavy attacks. That's not what we want. Come on, Darkhawk. Play into our AI. The AI needs to play into the way I'm playing. And yeah, right there, 1 more heal reversal does the trick. And Darkhawk goes down. But again, it was 100. Is that 90? Yeah, 195 hits with Cap. Definitely the highest hit count that it took. I think Void was like 186 or something. But the run with Human Torch with the full team synergies, man, is like under 100 hits. By far the fastest. So clean with him. But it's definitely possible without Human Torch. So these are the best 3 options I advise for killing that Darkhawk. And again, Void can do everything Human Torch can do in Abyss, aside from Deadpool. Torch does some stuff better. Void does some stuff better. But yeah, really the only thing Void can't do that Human Torch can do is that Deadpool. But Void, man, he's he's very good. He brings so much utility to the table, and just Void on his own can do so much. So yeah, highly recommend bringing in Void. And if you're going to be taking this Darkhawk anyways, there you go. Those are my tips on Darkhawk solos with 3 different champions. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a thumbs up. Let me know what kind of video you want me to focus on next for a champion in the Abyss, and I'll be happy to get to it, because there's a lot of coverage still to be done. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, guys.